that's just like the perfect game. I like that little word, Sonic CD, which is still an awesome game, but I played a lot of it as a kid. Sonic Adventure came out, I played a hell out of that. And then 2000s came and, Sonic kind of died off, and then when we started doing the movie, because I would always play on and off, when I started doing the movie, it rejuvenated me and I was playing it a lot. I have Sonic CD both on my phone and my PS3 just so I can have that Sonic CD break whenever I need, and it rejuvenated me as a fan. And would you say the same for you, David?
Oh yeah, I went out and as soon as Sonic CD got out for the iPad and iPhone, I bought it. Did not wait. And I even got him Sonic 4.
You got me Sonic 4 for my iPhone. I haven't played it yet.
Don't forget Sonic Colors. You did buy Sonic Colors?
I did buy Sonic.
Sonic Colors was fun. I don't care what.
That's the first purchase I've done for a Sonic game since Adventures 2. So, this movie is rejuvenating me as a fan. Any other questions?
Yes.
Music from the games, or like say the Sonic CD, or the show?
A lot of inspiration from the first game. I mean, during the first trailer, our composer used a hint of the Green Hill Zone. He used a hint of the main title theme. Our composer is one of the most brilliant people I know in terms of a musician. He is so in tune with source material, it's ridiculous, without just ripping off all of the tunes. He knows exactly what works and encompasses a video game. But as of now, I am really hell-bent on having the Green Hill Zone, an orchestral version, and the same for the main Sonic theme when you start the game.
Yes.
For the credits in Mega Man, you used some of the music by the Megas.
Yes.
One of the better-known Mega Man tribute rock groups. Are you planning to do something similar as far as a fan remix for the credits involving Sonic music?
I want Aerosmith to do it like Spider-Man.
But
I'm still waiting for a callback.
They called yesterday.
oh,
What they
please.
say?
Yes.
No, stop it. Don't do that. Get my hopes up.
Teasing everybody. But yeah, we have a bunch of interested musicians willing to contribute anything. I know we have one song from someone named Caden Redpearl, a very talented but unknown musician. He made this song, a Sonic song called "Open Up My Eyes," which is pretty kicking. So I may not be used in the film, but it's going to be used in some capacity in our marketing. I know there's someone named, I think, Lady J, who wants to contribute a rap track, and she's really talented. We're most likely going to be releasing a soundtrack online.
Inspiration soundtrack.
Yeah, mainly because we want to kind of keep most of the film orchestral, just to not, distract and make it so apparent that. Because when you put a rock anthem into something, it depends on what it is. With Mega Man, it kind of worked because that's kind of embedded in.
He's Rock Man.
Yeah, he's Rock Man.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. But with Sonic, it's a very sensitive foundation to work with. But yeah, I hope that answered your question. Any other questions?
Yes, sir.
Have you thought about teaming up with one of the indie game developers to make a Sonic fan film game?
I actually thought of that.
Yeah, that was a consideration.
I would long for that. I want a Mega Man movie game. That's what I want. In 8-bit. I want that.
We've talked about to death Mega Man, the movie, the game, Sonic, the movie, the game, and one day it's going to get to a point where we're just going to have someone who knows how to make Flash games and just do it. Make the Sonic sprite based on the movie sprite, which is based on...
so we're going to have a lot of hair. Metal Gear Office, the movie. Hey, you wanna write that out?
The game?
The game. Make the movie just so we can make the game.
It'll be Maze.
Oh, it'll be like The Room.
Yeah.
Make it like The Room game.
The Room game. That's a very fun game.
You tear me apart!
Any other questions? Any other additional questions?
Do we have any...
I thought I saw someone's hand up. Otherwise, we'll tell
that was a
anecdotes.
tease.
We're going to ask for answers again?
No, we're not going to ask for answers.
That was a different...
If there's no more questions, we're going to shed some light, more secrets. So I guess we can get into that, which is the biggest question is, when is this movie coming out? Yeah. So should we vaguely touch upon that then?
Yes.
We can vaguely touch upon that.
Yes, go for it.
If you see us and you have any suggestions, it would be great, but the current date that it's not going to be locked until the first week of February. Not give a date?
Not a specific.
Plus or minus 10 days.
Plus or minus, okay, I'll just give the month. Right now, our current goal is a specific day in May. That is our current goal right now to release it. It'll be about 35 minutes.
Don't kill us if it doesn't happen. Some things happen.
That's the thing.
Depending on the world.
We're gonna release, once we announce the date, that's it. That's why we're waiting until February to do it. That's why we're saying it vaguely here, but that is, I am horrendously hell-bent on getting this thing out in May and just moving on, because, what are our goals with this once it's done?
Once it's done, it's going to be released, and then we're going to use it as a spec to hopefully get other things made, or even a Sonic film itself.
Yeah.
That's our goal.
That was the initial goal of the project, was to take it to the next level once it was made as a spec.
Yeah, as a spec. We wanted to take it to LA and use whatever resources we currently have that helped us to get this far to shop it and make it into either a multiple episode TV show, web series, something sci-fi oriented. But the goal is a feature, because there's potential in here with a bigger budget for this to become something bigger. That's our current goal now. Once May comes around and the movie's out, it's not like, okay, movie's out, that's it. Which was the situation with Mega Man. Once the movie was done, that little chapter was, over. But with Sonic, once the short's out, we're going for a feature.
And Sega doesn't have anything.
Yeah, Sega's very protective of it, but at the same time, the main reason we're doing it is we want to not be a talker. We want to actually show something. We want to show a final product that we can say.
And show the numbers behind it as well from the views online.
Hopefully we get a nice amount of views and some support behind it. I mean, right now we have plenty of support in terms of just the internet community and all the cameos we have and the sites that want to host it. So once it's done, that's the next step. So should we reveal anything else? I mean, I'm pretty sure we revealed a bunch of the cameos that are in it.
Yeah, James Rolfe.
James Rolfe, of course, in it, as you saw.
We're going to have Rental Floss.
Rental Floss is going to be in it.
We're going to have Nathan Barnett, who's known as
the Carrot. Nathan Barnett will be in it.
Eagle Raptor.
Eagle Raptor.
Eagle Raptor has already been recorded. Who shall he play? We will find out.
Actually, I announced publicly.
Oh, did you? Oh, he plays the E-Droids then.
He's the E-Droid voice. He plays the foot soldier for Robotnik, so he's already recorded. Yesterday was actually, today's my first time meeting him in person. I was actually supposed to visit him months ago. What?
Didn't get to.
Yeah.
Oh.
He
He has a panel later on midnight, so maybe you can see him.
He's very good at vanishing after his panel.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I think he went into the floor.
A lot of the people are here,
I didn't even see smoke.
except for James. He's smooth when he walks out.
Yeah, he's like, excuse me.
Yeah. But
Bless you.
Brent is normal, and Aaron just bolts. He's like a ghost. I thought that was us. But yeah, any other additional info we can give that we haven't announced yet?
The egg carriers in it?
Yeah, the egg carriers are confirmed.
So the egg carrier.
That's the model from Sonic Adventure. Modified, of course. It's the first of many egg carriers.
Yeah, not unfortunately, but we wanted to go into Sonic Adventure because that was the first kind of proof or representation of Sonic in a real-world setting with humans. And to me, and I'm hopefully a bunch of other people who played Sonic Adventure, it didn't seem wrong. It seems wrong depending on how you interpret it. Like,
if you make the whole thing dependent on a person, like Transformers,
it's bad.
It's bad.
I would say the big fear I had was that, and it's been the fear the entire time, having humans in this movie is 06 did so much damage on having humans in Sonic.
I didn't get past the demo of 06.
You can't play the demo because that's bad controlling. So, but yeah, that's one of our little issues with that is just having the humans in there. But I think we did pretty okay.
We did pretty well because you got to start off. You know, if you watch the film, the show that we're doing, you'll understand why there's people in it and why there's talking hedgehogs in it. I didn't slip anything. There's no other hedgehogs.
In that timeline, there can't be any other hedgehogs.
No, they can't be. He hasn't had, Anyway.
Are you implying hedgehog sex?
I'm implying bestiality. I'm kidding.
Sonic has kids.
I'm kidding.
Sonic, do you have kids?
No.
Any illegitimate pixels? He doesn't no?
No, but as we did, as was touched upon, but as touched upon in the preview we showed was that Sonic did make a joke, you know, ever hooked up with a headshot before? That might actually make a movie mainly because in the context, it's probably not because of me, but because of Julia. It's one of the best jabs at what 06 did to Sonic. And Sonic makes it perfectly clear in a hilarious way that he does not fly with humans.
He spins with them.
It's kind of... ouch. It's kind of a meta type deal, so I'm really hoping people kind of dig that interpretation. And before we end, do we have any additional questions before we wrap this up? Yes, sir.
One more question. If you think that this is going to be successful and everything else, did you actually talk with Sega? Would you be honored to actually, like, if they said, okay, we like your stuff, we will promote you, we would like to do like a full Sonic film, would you be going forward with that, or are you saying no, this thing is I know you're shopping it up, but out and around, but would you say no, I think it's better as a series or something like have someone else?
We would say want to all say feature. We're going feature.
Yes, Dan?
Feature.
Feature.
Feature. Totally feature.
I want to go through all the zones.
If they give us a show, we're not going to turn it down. That's stupid.
Yeah.
But we would totally go for feature.
Because, I mean, with what's happening on sci-fi lately, I mean, it would be nice to make that one kind of revolutionary, quote-unquote, series for sci-fi, which kind of does something that no series ever has. And, I mean, doing a Sonic live-action series with a budget could be, you know, amazing, as long as someone like Uwe Boll wasn't attached to it. So, you know.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whenever you like make movies like this, have you had moments where you're like, wouldn't it be really cool if we did this, and then you get it, and it's stupid? Like, I don't know, like Sonic has like a guitar in one of the shows. And you're like, would it be cool if Sonic like walked out all of a sudden in front of Robotnik, and when you're like, well, that's kind of really lame when you think about it. Have you had like any of those moments?
Furthest thought from my mind.
It's interesting because with Mega Man, I cut out very small elements. Like with Mega Man, we hinted at. There was a scene in which Rock was going to catch Roll in the shower, and there was to be some kind of incestual type thing, which was completely cut out. And
it was photographed.
Some things in that movie were read completely wrong, and I cut it out. So those experiences have made me very protective when I'm writing a script. So I mean, I know my co-writer on the last draft, Beverly, was saying how tamed and safe it was in terms of just pretty straightforward. But I mean, I can't take too many huge risks because the percentage of a risk is going to... I already did a risk by making this live action. If I do anything too extreme, I know it's not going to work. I do what I feel more strongly is going to work, and luckily these guys, you know, kind of give me the, you know, the support.
I dissected the first draft I got.
You dissected the first draft.
Dissected it and everything.
As opposed to Mega Man, in which you didn't read the script.
I didn't read the script for Mega Man.
Yeah.
Boo, boo. No, actually, the whole reason why is that I had to make the costumes because we were shooting the next Monday.
Yeah, the next.
So I had to make Mega Man's costume.
But anyway, closing points, and then I'll end with you, Dan. So yeah, the goal is currently May, aiming for 25 to 30. We're making some last-minute modifications to really kind of up the ante, but we're always open to feedback. We'll be around. You can talk to us. There's been a lot of controversy about the model, which we're constantly tweaking because...
It doesn't have green eyes.
The green eyes are not changing. We're not changing the green eyes. Yeah. That's
It's not green enough.
It's not green enough?
We'll release a special for St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
He's completely green. Oh, we gotta...
Okay, we gotta wrap up.
Okay, we're right on the dot.
Yeah, last quick question.
Yes, really quick. How long will it be?
30 minutes.
25 to 30, but the feature would be 2 hours.
And 30 minutes.
2 hours and 15, I would say. 30's pushing it. But yeah, on a final note, do you have something?
The last thing is, if you want to follow us or find out more, you can visit us at bluecorestudios.com or follow us through sonicfanfilm.com.
We got a blog, we have...
And we currently have a campaign going on Indiegogo.com, if anyone's familiar with that website. It's a fundraiser. And you can find us through our website at bluecorestudios.com to get to that fundraiser. If you want to help support Blue Core Studios, please feel free.
Yes, and that's the only way you'll be able to get a copy of Mega Man, because we can't sell
A special copy of Mega
to
Man
this
new
set
artwork.
because we cannot sell it, but we can provide it as a donation swag. And
We have
also-
some great swag on there.
Yeah, so that's about it.
Mega
And
Man's
also-
Power Core.
Mega Man's Power Core,
His
and
costume, the Robotnik's costume.
the last thing we're going to say is our CGI artist just drew an image of our Mega Man and Sonic. It's called Mega Man versus Sonic. It's going to be a poster and a T-shirt. That's also on the Indiegogo. So,
Exclusively
but
released.
enough of this plug. Thank you very much for coming. We
Thank
hope
you.
to see you at premiere screening. Yes. And I hope to see some of you at the panel tomorrow with me, these gentlemen here, and Brental Floss for why video game movies shouldn't suck.